Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's special bonus edition, Love After Lockup. My name is Brianna, and I'm here as always with my co-host Mary. But today we have a special guest, my personal favorite Love After Lockup cast member. I'm telling you, he's my favorite. Tyrice from season 3. Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's. Glad you can make it. I know it's on the late side, your time in Chicago.
Well, you know what? I almost forgot about it.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
And here I thought we had like a thing already, and you already forgot about me. I'm very disappointed.
No, it's like 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to do something at 8 o'clock.
Oh, promise me this is the last time you'll forget me. Promise me that this will never happen again, that you will remember me from now on. Okay.
I'll remember you. I'll remember you.
My heart will break otherwise.
Your heart not gonna break. Stop
it. You don't want to break her heart, Tyrice. Trust me.
I feel like I've heard a song about that, like "Don't go breaking my heart." No, don't. No, you are my favorite cast member, and I also feel like you kind of got the short end of the stick on your season, you know?
Yeah, kind of.
Right? Like in a lot of different ways. It was sad.
Yeah, a lot of ways.
yeah, exactly. And then people are still making fun of your blue suit, which frankly I thought that was a cool suit. Didn't you, Mary? Like that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
People made so much fun of that suit. It even made me laugh.
You gotta be able to laugh at yourself to be on reality TV.
It was funny. It was funny when they talked about the blue suit. It was just so funny. I had to laugh, you know, because it's nothing. It's nothing, but it was funny though.
You have a lot of nice suits though. I mean, you opened your closet that one time. You know how to dress.
I got a lot of suits. Yeah.
What do you do for a living that you're wearing suits all the time? Or is that for going out?
No, I'm a locomotive engineer. I drive trains. I work for the railroad. Been at the railroad 27 years.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting gig.
And over the years, I just accumulated suits. It didn't happen all in one night. You know, probably once every 3 months, I treat myself to a suit. You know,
where do you wear them? Like, do you wear them to parties, or do you go to church and wear suits? Do people wear suits to church?
Yeah, people wear suits to church. You know, special occasions. You know, if special occasions, maybe if I'm going out to dinner, maybe a wedding. You know, so it just depends on the occasion. But yeah, special occasions. I just don't wear them to wear them. Only special occasions. So it just depends.
Yeah. I don't know. I think suits can be boring. So I'm all for a suit that is not ordinary. So I salute the suit, man. I like the blue suit. Plus, I thought you were such a gentleman to that woman who gave you nothing for your trouble, shall we say.
Oh, it's okay.
But I want to say this. Let's just get this out on the table. I like a man who appreciates a big butt. As a woman with a big butt, that it hasn't always been appreciated. I'm glad we're at a moment in our times where big butts are appreciated. So thank you on behalf of me and all the other women with big asses.
Well, you know what? It's not really about the big butts. It's really what's in the heart.
Yeah.
See, what's in the heart will always be in the heart. You know, and if you got a brain, you're gonna always be a thinker. See, butts can go and come. You can have a big butt today, and you know you can lose it tomorrow. You know, some type of way. So it's not really that. I mean, it's just a bonus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what did you like about Chanda that we were unable to see on the show? Because from the audience perspective, it was like, why are you doing this to that poor man? Like, you know, we had nothing but everyone was rooting for you.
Chanda has a good heart. You know, she's a good person. You know, I have nothing but respect for her. she's just young, and it's like you being 18 years old and you finally leaving your mother's home, leaving the nest, and you starting out on your own. It's like you got to find your way in the world.
Yeah.
I was 48 or 49 at the time this was filmed. I'm 52 now. So, I have experienced the world, been in many countries and everything. So, I was more like of a role model to her,
Yeah, that's
but I
interesting.
wish her nothing but the best, you know?
You're a
So
class
yeah.
act.
I was
You
gonna
are a
say
class
he's
act.
such a gentleman, isn't he, Brianna? He's a class act.
Yes, he is. That's only one reason he's my favorite, though. Just one out of a list of them. So, are you guys still in touch?
No, but we used to talk all the time. You know, even after the show, we would talk. Asking how our kids doing. Asking her, "Are you still working?" Stay positive and focused. And she would call me and check on me, and she would say, "How come I haven't heard from you?" And
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
like, "Hey, I've been busy." Just on a friendly level. And an issue arise, and I just blocked her. So no, I haven't heard from her no more since I blocked her. But
Oh,
that doesn't mean that I still wish her well. It was just an issue that we had, and I'm not into all that extra stuff, so I just blocked her.
I don't know. I like that saying some people are in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And maybe she was just a season for you.
Yeah, just a season.
So how did it come about that you met her to begin with? Like what made you start writing to her from the beginning?
Well, I was at work one day on the train, and I had I like to read, so when I want to know something about somebody, I Google it. And I was Googling some stuff up, and somehow it was like an advertisement. It say pen pals. It didn't say nothing about prison pen pals. It just said pen pals. I'm bored at work, so we're human. So curiosity gets the best of us. You want to know, and that's all of us. Let me go on this. So I linked on it, and seen all these women that's in jail from different states and cities and all over, and I'm scrolling, trying to see who's pretty, who got the nicest body. I get my pick because all them are in jail.
Oh, I see. It's like a mail order catalog.
Right.
Old Navy
So
for women.
right, exactly. I get my pick. So I'm scrolling, and then I ran across her. And then what made me actually choose her is just she was closer to Chicago. The rest of them was in different states, and she was only like 2 hours away from Chicago. So it was more convenient to talk to her 2 hours away than opposed to talking to someone 800 miles away. So that's how that came about.
I can't remember. Did you guys ever meet in person before before she got out?
No, I used to go visit her while she was in jail.
Okay, so you had met her. You just hadn't
Yeah,
been outside.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So
I'm
how
right.
many times did you see her before that happened?
I went and seen her like twice a month, every two
Oh my
weeks.
God. Wow.
Yeah, I want to see her like twice a month, every 2 weeks, and I think I might have been seeing her twice a month, every 2 weeks, maybe 5, 6, 7 months, something like that. So maybe 6 months. I don't know, something like that. But it seemed like a long time because when you go visit them, the visit was 8 hours. So in 8 hours, you learn. Visiting hours started at 8 o'clock in the morning. They was over at 4. So that's 8 hours. So in 8 hours, getting to know a person, that's a lot. What can you talk about in 8 hours? You can tell your whole life story,
Yeah.
That 8 hours is a long time. So
Was it in
yeah,
person though? It's not like that when you're talking through the plexiglass,
no,
right? You
no, this
actually
was
were in
this
person.
we was in person. We was playing cards, we was playing checkers, uh, playing games, talking. I was getting up, going to get her something from the vending machine because they can't move once they sit down. They got to stay sitting down. So she tell me what she wants, potato chips, and I go get potato chips or heat up a cheeseburger or whatever. So yeah.
So you must have been really surprised then when she got out and she kind of just ghosted you, right? Because you guys were close.
Yeah, you know what? The thing about it is, um, she's human. It's the same way a man will do a woman. When a man is in jail, he writing her, telling her he love her, he gonna be with her. They want that support, and they would take that support from a rabbit. If a rabbit could write him and come see him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A squirrel or whatever. But they want that support. They lonely, and the more people they talk to, they don't feel lonely. But some of them are legit, but a lot of them will tell you anything, not that a person will fall for it, and they just want their support. And then when they say this and say that, but then they know in their heart when they get out, they got different intentions. They'll tell you one thing, but do another. So yeah.
What did that feel like? I mean, so you say you've had a lot of experience, and I'm older than you actually by a couple years. So I would have been still surprised personally.
Right. It didn't bother me. It really didn't. Number one, she was way too young for me. At first it started out, I was more of a role model or mentor to her.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? She's my kid's age, and I can't date someone my kid's age. So it didn't bother me.
How old is she?
Tore up.
How old is she?
She got to be about 32 now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think I was 20 years older than her.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a big difference in this time of age. You know what I'm saying? No, so
yeah,
it didn't bother me. I wasn't upset. It wasn't none of that. I didn't hold none against her. Even after the show, we still talk. And she used to call me, and one day she called me, and she was talking about her boyfriend, how she's gonna leave him, and we talked to the phone. I was like, why? She said it's like basically he's cheating on her. I was like, do you have to prove? You just can't assume, because most people when they assume something, they assume the wrong thing. We're human, and when people assume something, 90% of the stuff they assume is negative. People never assume anything that's positive.
I do. I do. And then I'm shocked. I trust everyone. I make all those opposite mistakes. But yeah.
Well, it's all good though.
So were you portrayed accurately then? I mean, they didn't make you seem like, you were crushed or suicidal. They really didn't show you that way. But in general, did you feel like you were accurately portrayed?
No, I didn't.
In what way?
I'm confident with myself. I know who I am. Sometimes things are for the best, or whatever the situation, the case it is. I'm not going to go out. If a woman left me, I'm not going to go out and kill myself. I'm not going to go out and go crazy. It just depends on how do you handle it. Some people can handle it, some people can't. But see, I know who I am. I know I'm a very confident man. So I know what I can do, what I can accomplish. If I want to be a player, I can have 1,000 women if I wanted to. So losing one wouldn't kill me. I'm just saying in general. So no.
I'm not arguing with you on that one at all. Just saying.
Just saying, right, Brianna? Just saying.
I may or may not have been talking about you a lot before. Yeah, well, I think that's good. So how did your family react when they found out about her?
Well, at first they didn't know about her because I didn't tell them about her. They didn't really find out about her until it was like time to film. And then they didn't react in a negative way. You know, they just wanted what's best for me. You
Oh,
know, whatever makes me happy. They was very supportive, you know. So yeah,
that's cool. Are you seeing anyone right now?
that's a personal question. We don't want to talk about that.
Next question.
Next
Pass.
question.
No, no personal questions like that.
No personal questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's ask this question. Do people recognize you in public?
Yes, they do.
And what is that like?
It doesn't bother me, you know, especially if they're nice. It, you know, it depends on how they approach me. You know, I was in Kansas City and I was getting off one time I was in Kansas City, Missouri, and I was getting ready to get on a plane. I was going through the TSA where they check your bags, you pull up your shoes, and I get my ID, and one guy say, "Oh, you that guy off that show? You that guy off that show?" Like, yeah. So that was pretty cool. And one time and another time I was getting off the plane. Um, this guy was like, "Hey, you that guy off the show?" And it's like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" You know what I'm saying? So I give him a picture. And then one time I was at the casino and some lady, I don't know the lady, she started just recording me. So I get back to the crib and it's all on Facebook nationwide. This is
Oh my
Tyrice Sanders at the casino
God.
gambling. And I'm like,
What?
what? I was like, who did this? She should have just came up and spoke, you know? But she recorded me without me knowing, you know?
That
So
feels weird.
it
What
does.
did that feel like? For me, I would have kind of freaked out. I would be
I didn't,
getting
I didn't,
paranoid personally.
I didn't like it. And then sometimes I'm in the city and I'll be walking to the store, walking down the street, and a car pull over, you know, like, who is this pulling over? And the lady be looking at me. I'm like, I don't know this lady. And she'd be like, you're that guy off the show. You're a very nice guy. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's easier for you to get dates now.
Oh, you just,
Tell me
oh
I'm
man,
wrong. Tell me they're not coming out of the woodwork.
you just don't know. It is, you know, I don't look forward to it, but um, messages every day,
Really?
every day, all day long. You know, I get cursed. Some women say, "Hey," I mean, what they say a lot of things, good and bad. You know, sometimes I get cursed out, you know, by women because I might wake up in the morning, I got 50 messages, and I'm not the type of person gonna go back in my phone and look at all 50 messages. So the messages that I don't look at, or if I look at them at all, then 2, 3 days later, I get the same message say, "Oh, you an asshole. You could have responded to my message I sent you the other day. In actuality, I didn't ever read the message. I didn't look at it. You know, so I get messages on Instagram all day long, on Facebook Messenger all day long, good and bad. A lot of a lot of it is good. You know, a lot of women say, "Hey, you're handsome. Congratulations. Keep doing well." Then you got the women saying, "Hey, what do I got to do to get a date? Or can I take you out?" Some women saying, "Hey, send me a picture of that you know what." I mean, they just saying, can I
No.
just want to have
Oh
sex
my
with
God.
you. You know, it's so much. Then they sending naked pictures, and I'm like, I'm not asking for this stuff, you know. And for example, one lady, uh, she would message me about 6, 7 times a day. I would never respond. Then she started calling me on Facebook Messenger. You know, I would never respond. Then she started sending me pictures that I didn't ask for, and I would never respond. So I got tired of it. So one day when she called me, the first time I picked up, I say, "Ma'am, no disrespect, but can you not send me any more pictures? Can you please stop calling my phone?" And the lady say, "Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it no more because eventually I'm not interested because I never respond." She said, "I won't call you no more. I won't send you no more pictures." I say, "Thank you. Have a nice day." 5 minutes go past. Here she go again, sending pictures,
No.
calling again. It was crazy. You know, I had uh, one lady asked me, was I gay? Because
What?
because I wouldn't call her. Because she cursed me out. She said, "You must be gay." You know, just the other day, I got a message from a lady. I don't now picture man. I don't know these people. I wake up in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. I get a message like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to work, and a lady say, "You are very handsome." You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. And you know, she's being polite. That's what I'm thinking, but it's a catch-22. So I say, thank you. I hope all is well with you and yours. And hopefully leave it at that. Okay, I'm thinking that's it. Next thing I know, she come back and say she wants some BBC,
What's that?
big black cock. That's what the lady said. I say,
Well,
what?
no.
Yes. I say, what? I say, are you serious? She say, yeah. So I told her, I say, well, wherever you from, ma'am, miss, it's plenty BBC wherever you from. You know what I'm saying? You can get it there. So she said, she don't want it from there. She want it from me. So I say, look, I'm not finna entertain this. It's not gonna happen. You know, you have a nice day, life, or whatever. Then she cursed me out. She say, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking weirdo. So I blocked her. So, I mean, you get the messages. These people, yeah, it's crazy. So,
I'm glad that you answered our message for, quite sincerely. I appreciate that because it must be kind of weird. Do you wish that you had not done the show, or are you happy that you did it?
I'm not sorry. Not at
Even
all.
though the weirdos are coming out of the woodwork like that, you don't regret it though.
No, I don't regret doing the show.
What are some of the good things that came out of that experience for you?
Exposure. You know, I got good exposure, good and bad. You know, anytime that's good, they're always gonna be bad. But it got me into acting and modeling school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to graduate in December. And when December comes, after I graduate, you'll see me on a lot of stuff. I've got a whole lot of projects lined up.
You're gonna start
So
acting.
yes, I'm
You're
going.
the second person who brought up acting after being on a reality show. Adam from 90 Day Fiance said that too. Do they actually how much acting is involved with this?
Well, like me, I'm in school. You know, I had a lot of producers reach out to me and say, "Hey, you'll be a great actor." You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm in acting and modeling school. So they say, "Hey, you'll be a good actor." You know, go to school to get the credentials. You know what I'm saying? Get the practice, and we got you. So I enrolled in acting and modeling school back in May, and it's working out. And the school got me. You know what I'm saying? So come
Wow.
December the 6th, once I graduate, then I'll be shopped around. I mean, you know, I'll be okay. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. So get used to me being on TV.
I am not mad about that at
I'm gonna
all.
say Brianna is very happy to hear that.
Mary, either I'm drunk or you're really blurry, or maybe both.
I know. I don't know what is going
Why are
on
you
here.
so blurry?
I know. I don't
Mary
know
has
why I'm
faded
blurry.
out.
I have faded out. I don't know why.
Anyway, so what kind of acting are you going to be doing? Like TV stuff? Would it be like movies? Like what kind of things are you looking at?
It'll be like it'll be movies, it'll be
Oh,
commercials. I'll be doing commercials and movies.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
I'm
all, I
going
know him. I know him.
the Love After Lockup cast, they're like family. You know, I talked to Deontay today. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Rachel today. They've been hanging out. They're
Oh,
pretty, yeah, and we talk all the time. Remember Angela and Tony?
Yes.
yeah.
Angela the other night. You know what I'm saying? We talk on the phone, and me and Tracy before she passed, me and Tracy used to talk like 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh
You
my.
know, yeah, we actually talk on the phone. You know, so it's a lot
How
of
do
them
you
that I
guys know each other though? I've always wondered this when I hear this. Like, do they have cast parties, or is it just like an informal network? Is it a Facebook group? Like, how do you guys meet each other?
you know, you really don't. I mean, you don't start off knowing each other. You know, if somebody filmed before you, and then you know when something is like the pressure is on you and you need some advice, you'll reach out to them. Y'all exchange numbers and y'all keep in touch.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And y'all, and then from there you talk, just talk like anybody else, friends. What's going on? How you doing? I ain't heard from you, like family. Yeah, I talked to Jessica maybe 2 days ago who was married to Maurice, so yeah, I'm going up to Vegas like in 2 weeks and we all gonna hang out. Me, Jessica, and Angela. I'll tell you who's real cool. Uh
Who? Who?
John. Remember John? He was used to date Lacey and she was
Yes.
married to Shane,
Yeah. Is he cool?
He's a cool guy.
That is surprising. They give him a bad edit then, don't they? They make him look like an asshole.
But if you actually talk to him on the phone personally, he's
Yeah.
a cool dude.
Well, I'm gonna try then. Mary will contact him.
I'll
Mary
reach out
talks
to
to
him.
everybody.
I'll reach out to him. You got it.
Mary, you're so blurry. I wonder what
I
happened
don't
to
know
you.
what happened, and I'm just giving up.
It's like I'm really wasted, and that's how you look when I'm
I
really
know.
wasted.
I don't know why I'm blubby all of a sudden.
Anyway, Tyrice, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending time with
No
us.
problem.
Yes,
Anytime,
thank you,
lady.
Tyrice. Thank you for answering
I
my
wish you
message.
all the best with all the things too. Life, love, career. I think it's cool to meet a guy who's like my age who doesn't mind taking a turn in his career and like taking a risk, and nothing but respect for that. Love it. Anyway, sweetie, thank you so much.
Thank you
And I
so
hope you
much,
have a
Tyrice.
great night. You take care,
Hey,
Tyrice.
you guys be safe. Take care.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.